are not doing this full time, as in you have college, you have a full time job, something that you're doing full time, and so time is something that you don't really have, okay? So that you can actually stay consistent on whatever social media platforms you are active on. So I'll be giving you guys some tips on that, and I'm hoping that it's going to be very helpful in terms of then figuring out how to go about the whole marketing your business on social media, because I've been doing it for over 2 years now, okay? And on top of that, I have college. So I've found a way to actually, make it make sense and make it work for me. So let's actually talk about it. The first thing I want us to actually talk about is knowing your target audience. There's no way that you can market your business if you do not know who you're marketing to. I think this is the number one mistake that a lot of people make, outside of the fact that a lot of people actually do not think about their customers as they're starting their business. And I think that's the reason why I talk so much about marketing. And I even mention it in videos about, like, starting your own business and so on. Because I see that the mistake that we usually make is that we assume that customers are somehow going to come. Where they're coming from, I also don't know, okay? But somehow customers are going to come and we're going to start getting business as soon as possible. My voice did a little break thing right there. I don't know what that was, okay? I've barely spoken today. But anyway, so you need to make sure that you know who your target audience is. Now, when I talk about your target audience, I'm sure as how you've heard this so many times. This is not the first time that you're hearing someone tell you just how important it is for you to know your target audience. So let's actually talk about how to find out who your target audience is. I suggest, if you're starting a business from scratch, as in you don't have a business, the number one thing that I suggest people actually do is to first, as soon as you figure out what your business idea is, you then move on to figuring out who exactly you want to be selling to. Because that person determines every single thing. How you're going to be marketing the business, what products you're also going to be selling. That's just how important your target audience actually is. And I want you guys to understand just how important they are, okay? So when you're starting out, call. But how do you find your target audience? So you're going to find your target audience by then actually figuring out who is best fit for the product. Okay, let me just switch on do not disturb so that I don't have any more calls coming in. But so you need to make sure that you are actually I have just lost my train of thought. Let me get back into it. Okay, so you need to make sure that you actually get as clear as possible, as clear as you can be, about who is the perfect person for your product or service that you're going to be offering. You need to be as detailed as possible. This is not just you saying women who are in university. It's not that. No, we need to be more specific than that. Because the number one thing that I got from people as I was talking to them, because I got on strategy calls with people and I'd ask them, hey, so like, tell me about your target audience. Who are we selling to? And the answer I was getting is, women between the ages of 18 to 45. That is far too broad. Like, you cannot be trying to put all of those people into one box. It doesn't work that way. You need a specific group of people. And the reason why it is so important that you know exactly as much as you can about this person is because it makes it so much easier for you to speak directly to this person. I know that I'm talking to almost like a past version of myself, someone who was looking for a way to actually start making money but had no idea how to actually go about it, someone who did not have money to start a business but wanted to and was trying to figure out how to actually go about it and so on. She did make the mistake of trying to start a product business. So that's why I do talk about like product businesses and how to start those businesses and so on. But I think I'm shifting a lot of like what I was talking about, because I've realized a lot of people who are starting their businesses actually do not even like have the money. Because I was having a conversation with people on Instagram mostly. I was DMing people and asking them, about why they haven't started their businesses and so on. So I could understand what is happening with my audience. And something I saw is that a lot of y'all, are either students, which means you're broke. Things are tough. You're still trying to make money. Okay. So it's useless for me to be telling you about, starting a product business, because you don't have the money to start that type of business. Two, there's the other bunch which are like unemployed. These people have gone to college. They're now back home. There's no job. That's another thing. That's another group of people that are there. Then there's the employed who are starting a business because they want an extra income. So I had to now figure out, okay, so since there's these three types of people that are part of my audience, how do I then switch up my content? How do I come up with offers that match them? So what I'm saying to you right now is that your target audience is just that important. When you start understanding what your audience actually needs from you, it makes it so much easier for you to actually know how to speak to them. Okay, so all I'm saying is get as specific as possible. I think for me, because I've built an audience, it's so much easier for me to know like what questions to ask and to actually ask people questions. When you're starting off, you don't have any people that you can ask any questions. You don't have anyone that would be willing to even get on to answer a questionnaire for you. So you need to do this on your own. Go to your competitors, actually people that are selling to the group of people that you want to be selling to as well. Figure out what is it that they're selling, especially if you're starting a service business where you're not even sure what to actually offer to people. Go and see your competitors. I don't think they're competitors, it's just people who are in the same industry as you. Go and see what are they offering, what's on their website, how does their website look, what are people commenting on different videos, what are the most popular videos that they have posted. It helps you so much with figuring out who this person is, what content they're interested in, how they like to be marketed to, and so on. It just makes it so much easier for you. But when you're starting out, because when you're starting off, you really don't have an audience that can actually answer these questions for you, but you will get to that point at some point. But for now, let's use other people's audience to actually figure that out. Now, once you've figured out who your target audience is, make sure that you create an ideal customer avatar. What is an ideal customer avatar? You are creating this person, a complete person from head to toe. Okay, you're going to figure out how old this person is. You're going to figure out where in life they are, what stage of life they are in. You're going to figure out their interests. You're going to figure out where they stay. Every single thing that you need to know about this person, you need to figure it out. You need to write it down so it's so much easier for you to actually know this person. And every time you record a video, every time you create a product, every time that you come up with an idea for something, you have to have this person in mind, because they literally make up how everything of yours is actually going to look like. Okay, now once you've created your ideal customer avatar, we then move on to finding content ideas. You now know who you're marketing to. Let's figure out what content you're actually going to be creating. Okay, first thing that you need to do is to actually use keyword researchers. I think those are like the most easiest things that you can actually use. What are keyword researchers? Some examples are Answer Socrates, RFs, and what am I forgetting? Answer the Public. So basically what you do with keyword researchers is whatever it is that you are doing. I talk about business and marketing and stuff like that. So I'd go and search business, and then it's going to show me questions that people are searching for on Google. With you, it might be, I don't know, makeup. That's going to be your thing. You then go and you search makeup, and you're going to see what people are asking within makeup. That's the keyword that you're going to be using. No matter what it is that you are doing, you can figure out what questions people are asking in relation to that keyword, and then you create videos answering those questions, because already there is a demand for that specific thing. There are people asking questions about that thing. You are now answering their questions. There are different ways that you can go about it. I will explain once we move on to the next step. But another way that you can actually find content ideas, because I see a lot of people who have creativity blogs or don't know where to get content ideas. I've never struggled with finding content ideas, mostly because it's either I use keyword researchers or I use social media. That's the second way that you can actually find content ideas. And plus, like, I just have a long list of things that I can actually talk about. So I'm never out of content ideas, if I could just say. Okay, so what do you do when it comes to actually then social media? How do you find content ideas on social media? Exactly what I told you. You go to your competitors, see what are the most popular videos that they have posted. Those videos will give you almost like a, what is it called? They're a navigator basically for you to know what your target audience is actually interested in, what questions they're asking, and so on. And the most important thing, go into the comment sections of these people, see what questions people are asking, because that's going to be the content gap that you're going to be filling. Okay, because clearly if people are asking certain questions in the comments, you can create videos answering those questions, because that's literally what they are, the content creator or whoever it is that posts that video is actually missing, and people want that type of content, and you're the one who's going to be creating the content for them. Okay, so let's move on. Now that you've found content ideas, we need to actually create content pillars. What are content pillars? It's literally what's holding up your content. Okay, that sounds weird when I define it like that, but content pillars, let's talk about 3 specific content pillars that I want you to know about. Number 1 is educational content. I use a lot of a lot of educational content. I mean, my whole channel is about learning. Okay, obviously, I'm going to lean more into the educational stuff. So, those are the how to videos, mistakes to avoid. Anything that is somehow educational is what you actually use for that pillar, if I could say. Okay. Another thing that you can actually do is entertaining slash inspiring content. Now, the inspirational content for me would be the content about self development and so on. You will see it once in a while, but not as many times, if I could say. I barely ever, I do try to be as consistent with the self development content, but you need to be developing yourself in order to actually talk about it. So that's the reason why I think I don't talk about it as much, because I'm still working on myself. I'm a work in progress. Once we achieve something, that's when I'm like, oh, guys, or sometimes when I'm starting something new or I learn something new, that's when I come and I'm like, hi guys, I learned this, I'm trying out this, this is what I'm doing and so on. And that's when I actually then talk about anything inspirational, anything entertaining, because I put them together. Some people entertaining content, they can actually do it. I can't do anything entertaining. For the longest time, I just genuinely did not think I had the sense of humor for it. So no, I'm not going there. Okay. But if you feel like you're an entertaining person, you can create entertaining content. If you are maybe starting a makeup brand and you can tell, I don't know, something relatable, something funny that is relatable to people that love makeup, that fit into your target audience and so on, you can talk about it. It's going to be entertaining. Or maybe you're going to be storytelling, what happened to you while doing your makeup. And since you're going to be starting a makeup brand, that would work for whatever it is that you are doing. But all I'm saying is there are so many different things that you can actually create. Now, because you have a business, okay, you're not doing this, you're not a content creator, okay? I'm not teaching you how to be a content creator. I'm teaching you how to start a business, how to market your business on social media. There's a difference. Now, you need to make sure that you have promotional content. Now, I know the reason why I put promotional content as the last thing is because a lot of y'all are so focused on promotional content rather than actually creating content that is somehow relatable to your target audience, that your target audience is actually willing to watch, that they are willing to listen to, and so on. So that's why I'm saying promotional content should not be a lot. You cannot create a lot of promotional content. You see those slideshows that you guys create? People who are on TikTok and Instagram know the type of content that I'm talking about. The slideshows, the company type videos. I swear if you create those videos, we're going to have problems, okay? You should not be creating those type of videos. No one is interested in them. No one wants to see them in the first place. So please avoid creating content that is like that. You need to make sure that you're creating content that your target audience is going to be interested in, that your target audience, that's going to make your target audience willing to even follow you. That's what you need to make sure of, okay? Now, so with promotional content, how do you then create promotional content that is somehow going to still be enjoyable for your target audience? You solve the objectives that you are getting from your customers. With me, something that I noticed at some point was that a lot of people are complaining about my prices. So maybe the issue is not my price. The issue is never price, okay? The issue is always about value. If someone is complaining about your price, a lot of the times they do not see value in the product or the service that you are offering. So you now need to come back and tell them, hey, this is how this program is valuable. This is how this is going to benefit you. This is how this is going to be worth your money. That's what you need to now focus on, because it's never about the money. That's why I tell you guys that stop trying so hard to be affordable. Stop trying so hard to be budget friendly, because that's not the type of people that you should be targeting. It's never about the money. People don't care about the money. They care about the value that the perceived value that they see. Okay, we're going to skip that because I'm trying to figure out how I'd say it, but it's not coming. So either way. So the fourth thing that you need to do now, once you figured out your content pillars, you then move on to choosing social media platforms. Okay, please choose one. Start with one. If it's going to be YouTube, that's what we're sticking to for a good year without changing. Okay, let's just say 6 to 12 months. Okay, but you need to stick to it until you feel comfortable enough to add more things. I never started with YouTube. I was not a YouTuber when I started. I still kind of don't see myself as a YouTuber. I think I'll see myself as a YouTuber when it starts paying me, but for now, nope, don't see it. I just call myself a content creator. That's literally it. But what I'm saying is that when I started off on TikTok. I started creating content on TikTok. Right now, I think I have the whole TikTok game down because I literally have 20K. So I'm gonna say subscribers. Manifesting, is that what it is? I don't know about the whole manifesting thing, but anyway, I have 20K followers on TikTok, and that's because I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I actually like TikTok, unlike Instagram. I have a love-hate relationship with Instagram. I think I still keep it up because it's easier for me to actually contact people. DMing people on Instagram is so easy. Making sure that people are part of this community that you're building is so easy. But when it comes to like TikTok, people forget about you. People don't see your content and so on. That's why I think Instagram is something that I'm still on, and I still kind of try to figure it out because they've been changing the algorithm so much that it's actually irritating. But anyway, so I started off on Instagram actually, and I was repurposing the content onto TikTok. And then when I realized that actually I'm not the biggest fan of Instagram, I stopped Instagram as a whole and I focused solely on TikTok. I was posting about 5 to 20 videos on TikTok. Were they good videos? No, because I was starting out and my videos were terrible now that I think about it, because literally there was nothing. It was just a mess, is all I'm going to say, okay? The videos were not that good, but I created those videos and I was posting them and so on. It was literally videos that didn't take me that long to create. I was doing those trending sound videos, the pointing videos. I did all of those things, okay? And I was trying to figure out what it is that I actually like. Because no, I can't dance, guys. I have 2 left feet. Dancing is just not my thing. Anyone who's been on my Instagram or TikTok would know this, because we've once tried to do those dance workouts and failed terribly so, okay? So what I'm saying is that I tried all of those things out. I've tried doing certain content and so on, and I did not just start out with one social media platform. So choose which one you're going to be starting off with. If you're comfortable with starting with YouTube, I feel like YouTube has a high barrier to entry. What I mean by that is that the you look at YouTube and it feels heavy on you, if I could say, because you're like, oh my word, I don't have the fancy equipment, I don't have the fancy this, I don't have the gear, I don't have this, I don't have this. And I think YouTube is just looked at as like a big thing. So a lot of us don't have the confidence to start out on YouTube. I think I moved to YouTube after I saw that, TikTok was just too short. I could not manage to say as much as I wanted to say on TikTok, because the videos have to be like 1 minute. Now, yes, the videos can be 3 minutes, but people are so used to short videos that it's kind of hard for you to keep trying to like get out of the short videos on TikTok. And that's the reason why I was trying so hard to start something else that's going to allow me to ramble for quite some time, okay? So that's why I ended up starting a YouTube channel. But can you see, I didn't start out with all 3 social media platforms at the same time. It grew step by step by step by step until I got to where I am right now, okay? Now, let's talk about number 5. So we're now on number 5, which is to create a content calendar. How do you create a content calendar? You use Notion. Notion has a content calendar template that you can actually use. I think I am going to do a video about content calendars. There's something I'm still working on in terms of content calendars. I want to give you guys content ideas for specific businesses, but we will see how that goes because it's something I'm still working on. Okay, so with creating a content calendar, please make sure that the content ideas that you found, we've already spoken about how you're going to find those content ideas. You put them in your content calendar and then you write a script for your video. Now, not everyone is like me. I genuinely cannot deal with having a script, so like word for word what I need to do. That's why I was not the biggest fan of public speaking. I preferred debating. So, but I still did both, but like I prefer debating over public speaking, because like with public speaking, a lot of your notes were on the cue cards. So all I'm saying is that you need to figure out which one you are. Can you actually have a script and read through that script and do it word for word, and that's the way that you're going to be creating your videos? Or are you actually going to then focus on, what do you call this? Are you going to have bullet points? That's what I have. I literally write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, write the subtopics and so on. And that's how I actually create my videos. A lot of the things that I say in my videos, I'm shocked as well. Okay, I'm just as shocked as you because I didn't see it coming either. Okay, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I need to transcribe every single thing that I say in my YouTube videos so that I can actually, create a blog. I'm thinking of creating a blog, but we'll talk about that another time. At the moment, I'm not prepared yet. But all I'm saying is that figure out how you actually want to be creating your videos. Do you want to have a whole script that is word for word? Or else are you going to just have bullet points and that's the way that you're going to go about it? It's up to you, okay? But make sure that you have a script. It literally the structure of your script is have a hook. So this is how you're going to get people's attention. This is how you're going to start out your video. You're trying to make sure that people can stick around for the whole video. So you don't just start out with, hi guys, so my name is, please do not create content starting like that. No one's watching it. I'm so sorry. As soon as you start with hi guys, I'm skipping so quickly. If it's on TikTok, I'm scrolling so quickly. On YouTube, I immediately get off. I'm so sorry. No, not my thing. Okay, I don't like that. But anywho, next thing that I want us to talk about is once you've created a content calendar, then move on to what number are we on? Number 6. Number 6. We're gonna call it number 6. Okay, number 6. So number 6, you then batch create your content. Now, what does batch create mean? It means that I sit down on one day. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, I was thinking of doing it today, but then I don't feel like recording videos today. Like I'm not feeling it. But then on Sundays, I would have dressed up because I'm going to church, and it makes it so much easier. So like, remove the friction, make it easier for yourself to actually create the content that you want to create. Okay, but batch create your content. So have one day that you sit down and you record content for the next week, for the next 2 weeks. If you have the storage for the next month, I don't have the storage like that, because why I record every single thing on my phone, why I do that to myself, I also don't know. I record and edit on my phone and then proceed to complain about storage because I vlog every single thing that I do. I don't vlog. I don't think I'm a vlogger. I try to like post vlogs on the channel, but then like I wasn't the biggest fan. It was just like, it felt like it was in my face and everyone was seeing my life, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But maybe at some point I will, but right now I'm not comfortable with it, so I just kind of stopped. But I still record because like I like keeping memories. I like recording. I like just keeping it for myself, okay? And then I'll post it on like my personal account or something. Yes, I do have a personal account at long last. Okay, it took a long time for me to finally create it. We're rambling. Okay, now once you batch create your content, you sit down on one day and you actually record the content for the next week or for the next 2 weeks. You then have a day. I'm telling you now, because I have not been listening to this advice. Sit down on one day and edit all of your content, because if you think you're going to edit and post on the same day, you are delusional. It's not gonna happen. There are days where you're going to procrastinate until the whole day it's over. Okay, you don't want to do this. You're not feeling it. Other days you are tired. You're really tired, and you're not feeling the whole content creation thing. Edit on a specific day. Have a specific day that you're going to be editing all of your videos. Okay, and if you're like me, who as soon as Monday starts, I don't know, things just don't function very well. So maybe have Fridays you're going to be scripting your videos. Saturday you actually record your videos. Sunday you then edit your videos. I feel like that will make it so much easier for you if you are busy like that. But if you don't have anything that you're doing, please, you don't have an excuse. But batch edit all of your content. It makes it so much easier for you to stay consistent. That's how I stay consistent. Not the editing part, the batch creating part, because I can't get myself to sit down on one day and edit videos because it just feels boring to me. I like the deadline type of thing. Okay, I don't know why I do that to myself, because mostly because I'm a procrastinator, terrible one at that. But all I'm saying is sit down on one day, edit all your videos, and then schedule them out. Because I had a thing where there was a period of time where I recorded the videos, edited the videos, and I just couldn't get myself to actually post the videos. Why? I don't know, because I was just going through, I don't know what I was going through at this point. Whatever I was going through mentally, because that was stopping me from actually posting the videos. Schedule out your content. It makes it so much easier. Instagram allows you to schedule on the app. TikTok allows you to schedule on the app. Not TikTok, I wish. YouTube allows you to schedule on the app. Pinterest allows you to schedule on the app. And which other one is there? For TikTok, if you want to schedule out your content for TikTok, you can use Metricool. I'm just saying, let's make use of things. Let's make it as easy as possible to stay consistent. And please, don't do this weird thing where you post once every 3 months. I'm going to fight you. Don't do that, okay? It's just the worst thing that you can actually do. You need to stay as consistent as possible. And I'm hoping that this is going to help you. Actually, scheduling out your content was number 7, but I've already dealt with that. I hope you guys got something from this live. We're ending off here. If you have any questions, you can always comment. Not right now, I want to go now. You can always comment on the live replay. Obviously, you're going to be watching this as a live replay. But I hope that you got something from it, and I hope that you are going to start creating content to market your business, because you guys, you're just as terrible as me when it comes to creating content. You're procrastinating. You've been saying that you're going to start creating content and marketing your business. Have you started? No. Okay. the difference between me and you is that Mina, I find systems, ways to make sure that I stay consistent because I'm just as I'm just as bad of a procrastinator as you are. It's just I found my way around it because I genuinely love creating content. I love marketing, talking about marketing and business and so on. So you need to make sure that you're doing something that you actually enjoy. Please note, social media is not the only thing that you can use to actually market your business. You can choose to actually start a blog. Maybe that's the thing that's for you. Okay, I told you guys that I'm currently like looking into starting a blog. How that's gonna go, I don't know. Okay, I'll let you guys know how that's going. Some housekeeping. There's an ebook that has 101 business ideas. Make sure that you go and you check it out. Why? Because I don't know. You want to start a business. You're thinking about starting a business. You want to look into it. You want to support me. I don't blame you. Okay. But I have an ebook. It's going to be linked. It's not. It's going to be. It's in my about page. Make sure that you go and you check it out. And go check out my social media platforms. Okay. I think I'm still learning how to like update you guys on YouTube because I'm not as comfortable with like YouTube as much as I'd like to. So like a lot of the updates and stuff that's happening and so on, you'll find them on Instagram or TikTok. Not much on here, okay? But I do end up letting you guys know about what's going on. So we're ending off here. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. If you just joined, the live replay is going to be posted right after. I will see you guys next week because we're having this live every 2 weeks, okay? So see you. Bye.